Hey everybody, how's it going? Hopefully everybody's doing great. Today is going to be the start of my 2 for 22 challenge that the initiative was created by Hammy and Son. Basically, if anybody's a content creator, put out content featuring 2 cards, 2 packs, 2 collectibles, whatever you want to cover, and talk about the issue of veterans ending themselves at a rate of 22 people or 22 lives per day. Pretty staggering amount of mental health issues come out of the military. We're going to talk about the general population as well, but I want to, focus on the military. Hammy and Son, dedicated father, loves the hobby, positive guy, great content creator, veteran, and he's really opened my eyes to a lot more of the veteran issues out there. I think he's doing something very good for the hobby, for the creator space in general. I want to share it with you guys. You can reach out to me at any time. We can talk about how you can get started on the 2 for 22 challenge. Pretty much put the hashtag into YouTube. You're going to see a lot of people. You're going to see Hammy and Son all over. So feel free to reach out to me, reach out to him, tell him you saw it or saw me posting this video, posting the shorts. Like I said, today's day 1. So I made a short with these 2 cards, actually. It's the Alan Trammell, Paul Molitor rookie, as well as the Lou Whitaker rookie from 1978 Topps. But mainly, I do have a background in mental health. I actually have done consulting, done marketing for county community mental healths across the state. My one neighbor was the treasurer. I'm not sure of all of his titles or positions through the years, but he worked on many different boards. So as soon as I met him, I started getting involved, reading hundreds of pages of research, and really trying to figure out solutions to the mental health crisis, how the county community mental healths can restructure themselves, do a better job to fully support everyone. And I believe that it's something that can affect anyone at any time. It doesn't matter how strong you are. So I do want to put this information out there, even if I help one person, or I can get somebody to do a 2 for 22 challenge and then they raise awareness as well. That's great. Okay. So obviously mental health matters for everybody out there. There's no doubt about it. If you're feeling weird or if you don't think something's right, don't worry about, oh, what is this person going to think of me? I know there's going to be a lot of negative stigma behind the whole mental health crisis, but there are good people, qualified people out there to help you. Okay, so I want everybody to look at who's your support system around you. Go to those people, talk to them about what you're feeling, look up resources online, and really try to figure out what's the cause of the problem. Make sure if you're not feeling right and anything is in terms of a crisis, again, reach out to those professionals, go to your doctor, ask them how to proceed. Okay. Now, I do want to say for the veterans, please bless all the veterans around you. Okay. Check in on them, ask them how they're doing. Always, I love saying, hey, thank you for your service. Whenever I see old timers in Vietnam hats, if I see Army license plates, Marine stickers, anything like that, any type of military gear in general, I shouldn't say gear, but yeah, if I see them carrying like a Molly bag or some type of thing that makes me think, oh, there's some type of man or woman that has done any type of service, I try to thank them. Okay, I believe that that's the first thing to like reach out, acknowledge what they've been doing. They're out here sacrificing so much for all of us, our freedom, and whether you agree with the military or not, doesn't matter. You know, these people are really giving their lives for us. So we need to appreciate every single one of them, whether you think they're necessary, whether you want to defund the military, all that other stuff. Just get over that. Look at these people that have given their lives and their entire commitment to us, our freedoms, and really helping the greater good, not only in the U.S., but all over the world. Okay, so let them know that you support them. And again, hey, all you veterans out there, thank you so much for sacrificing so much, okay? And I want to put out there that everyone does struggle with mental health, okay? I'm sure that if you aren't personally dealing with it right now, there's been a time or a situation that has gotten you upset, has gotten you to the point where you're not thinking correctly. There's some type of mental health crisis that was going on, okay? Again, if you don't feel good mentally, something weird's going on, please look up professional help in your area. I'm going to go over some of the resources that I quickly found. There's a lot of resources online. Don't trust everything. Look for legitimate sources with professionals that are out there. So let's start with, and also I just want to note, it is okay to ask for help. Just putting that out there right and foremost. I know that there's a negative stigma, everything else. Everyone wants to be the tough guy. Oh, you know, it's not bothering me. But go out there. Make sure that you're asking for help and in the right places. You know, again, you can rely on your people in your support system that are stable. You can vent to people, all that type of stuff. But you need to have a base of professional people that that you can go to for help, okay? And whether it's just talking to them, whether it's they monitor you, there's a lot of apps out there as well that you can say that are good, you know, like how you're feeling that day, what's going on, and then you can evaluate yourself based on those apps too. Again, an app is not going to be a substitute for professional help, but maybe that's something that will help you curb some of your symptoms of whatever mental health disorder you have or whatever's going on currently in your life. Excuse me. Had to clear my throat. And all right, so if you're a veteran, always reach out to your local VA. Let them know what's going on. va.gov/reach is a website that can definitely help you. You know, they have a lot of good resources on the VA website. Another website that I found, I believe they're a nonprofit, is codeofsupport.org. Again, make sure that these are legitimate resources and make sure that it's not just a .org, that's some for-profit company that's trying, you know, I mean, I don't want to say there's a lot of scammers in the space, but there's scammers in every space. Please just make sure that you're getting help from qualified and good individuals, support groups, different types of things. Okay, so some of these resources are good for veterans as well as everyone else. Okay, so if you're watching this, maybe you're going through something, these resources are going to be able to help you. All right, so let's go over the crisis hotline. Call or text at this point on 988. Okay, so I'm not sure what areas of the world this works in fully. I believe it may only be a US thing. Again, maybe there's other services in your area. I'm giving you what I found and will hopefully help you. Okay, so call or text 988. There will be a professional on the other side, or chat at 988lifeline.org. Okay, or you can also text 838-255. Okay, so all of these are going to be ways for you to immediately, if you're in a crisis and there's a bad scenario going on, again, mentally, contact these and tell them what's going on. They're going to point you in the proper direction, possibly if you need some type of immediate ambulance, or I mean, obviously if you need an ambulance right away, call 911. You know, it's okay, tell them what's going on. They're going to try to get you the best help possible, okay? But if it's not an immediate thing, call, text. They're going to walk you through the different steps, get you help, show you different lifelines in your area that are going to potentially or I don't know if lifeline's the right word, but you know, they're going to show you the resources in your area and what's the next step. You know, maybe they're going to talk you down from doing something that you or your family is going to regret later on. You know, like, hey, a lot of bad decisions are made in incredibly hard times, as well as just moments of I don't know what you want to say, just in moments of crisis, or, you know, or you're thinking this might be the best way, and then it really isn't, you know, like, just calm down for a second, you know, again, talk to these people and figure out what's the proper thing to do. All right, one association or nonprofit that I've worked with directly is NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. If you go to NAMI.org, I've done marketing, been on boards, as well as been a part of meetings throughout Michigan with them. Worked a little bit on their national stuff. So more than I know, at least when I was working with them, and did a lot. They have a lot of local organizations. I think it's county by county. They're gonna have a lot of support groups, even if you know, like, there's going to be people, or I should say, you know, there's people inside of this organization that are going to be able to help you. Okay. So even if maybe you say, oh, I don't like what they told me here, or whatever, like, contact the local people. Even if they're peer support specialists, whatever else, they're going to be able to help you and talk to you and get you to those proper resources, tell you what to watch out for, tell you good doctors in the area. You know, stuff like that is very, very important. And I want you to make sure that, you know, you get in touch with the right people. There's going to be people that care, that are out there, that are willing to talk to you more often, see you, meet with you. They're going to show you the monthly meetings, whatever support groups they got going on, and they're going to be on the ground with a lot of these different counties. I'm not sure how every state is structured, so I don't want to go too in depth about the Michigan system, how it's all structured, how NAMI fits in there. I think it goes on what area you're in, how populated you are, all that type of stuff. So NAMI's a good one. All right. The End Yourself National Hotline. Okay. Like, I'm pretty new to YouTube, so I'm not sure what type of terminology I can say, but I think everybody kind of knows what End Yourself is. I don't think I'm supposed to say the other word because everyone kind of like avoids some of these words. But the phone number is 1-800-273-TALK, and TALK is 8255 in case, you know, you don't have the alpha codes on your buttons there. So yeah, reach out. You know, they're going to be able to, again, point you in the right resources, be able to talk to you through the crisis and kind of figure out what's the best next step. Okay, now, one of the websites that I did get some of these resources off of is mentalhealthfirstaid.org/mental-health-resources. Okay, so definitely check that out. I'm going to try to leave links in the description. I'm not sure. I haven't really done this a lot, so I don't know exactly all of the details of how to do this, but I just want you guys to be able to have some of these resources. So even if you got to pause the video, write something down, do a Google search, be my guest, please. Okay, so now these are some of the general mental health resources that were listed on that mentalhealthfirstaid.org list. So you have Mental Health America, National Council for Mental Wellbeing, National Empowerment Center, National Institute of Mental Health, Mental Illness Among U.S. Adults, I guess, President's New Freedom Commission on Mental Health. You can go to the World Health Organization, Disability from Mental Health, and then also the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So I just want to say, hopefully some of these are going to help you out if you need it. Check out the mental health first aid website with that link, and there's a lot of more information like after this general resources. There's a bunch of lists of specializations, including like substance abuse, anxiety disorders. You're going to have psychosis stuff on there. You're going to have the end yourself type of links on there as well. So all of these are going to be good. You can get more specific with these groups. I'm trying to give you the broad ones so you can actually get started in the right direction and figure out what to do. So I definitely want to say we salute all of our veterans, okay, all of our service people, all of our people in any type of essential job, including healthcare, all that type of stuff. We really appreciate everybody. Thank you. God bless. Anybody that, like wants to reach out, please feel to reach out. I'm here. I'm more than willing to talk to you guys. We can chat online. We can email back and forth, whatever you guys like. Okay. So I'm going to be accessible to you. If you need something. All right. If it's severe, first off, I'm always going to put the disclaimer, I'm here. You can vent to me. I'm not a qualified therapist or anything like that. I probably know more than the average bear, but that might not always be the best answer. You're going to want some professionals sometimes. All right, so I found this image pretty good. Some of the support groups, like I mentioned earlier, 3 ways they're going to benefit your mental health. Okay, first, you can just listen in these groups. It's just like going to an AA or an NA meeting. At first, you don't need to share. You don't need to, hi, my name is, I have a problem, whatever. Get comfortable, okay? Now, one of the main things that I saw with the NAMI support groups was the fact that you're going to see that you're not alone, okay? Other people are going through these issues. Sometimes you have family members in there. So if you want to get your family members involved, they're going to have a support group to help you out, as well as see what these other families are dealing with, what they're going through, so that they know best how to help your situation. It's going to be frustrating for them as well as it's frustrating for you. So, don't get upset about it. You work through it. Don't do anything drastic. Again, don't do anything life altering or however you want to say it. Everybody just wants to see you succeed, to be honest with you. At least the good people do. Sure, there's a lot of hate in some of the comment sections and negativity and whatever, but overall, the people that should be in your support group are going to be positive, supportive of you, supportive of your mental health, your health in general. Okay, they're going to want to see you succeed and do great. All right. And then also in the support groups, you're going to learn new coping skills, so whether that's some type of box breathing, whether that's, knowing like what are your checks to check on your diagnosis, or like what are you doing that's causing a problem? Do your problems always arise when you stay up too long? Do your problems arise when you hang out with certain people? Are you doing certain substances that are causing more issues? Okay, like all of them are going to have different types of coping skills. So whether a coping skill is going to be like, cool, you got to go rest, turn off your lights, don't look at your phone, I'm going to go to sleep, I'm going to evaluate my health in the morning, whether you're using one of those apps as a coping skill, whether you're learning your breathing methods, whether whatever type of coping skill that may help you. Okay, so you're going to be learning constantly from these support groups, so that's always good. All right, and then because I am mainly a collectibles channel, I wanted to talk about, and on the first day, I featured 8 athletes on 2 cards. I wanted to show you some of the athletes that you can look up on your own that have been affected by mental health, speak positively about it, or not how they were affected, but they speak out in a positive light about people getting help for their mental health. So, Simone Biles, we all know her from the previous Olympics. I think she's doing really good. I haven't followed the Olympics entirely, but I saw some headlines that she's doing incredible this year. Hey, always wish everyone the best. Ideally, you want to, whatever anxiety or whatever issues in mental health, you're going to want to work through your struggles. Okay. You're going to want to try to get, deal with your mental health and still be able to function in your daily life, but sometimes you can't, and she brought that to light with the last Olympics, that she couldn't fully function, so she had to step away. Luckily, people didn't shame her, the whole time. There are some people that did, but that really brought light to how severe mental health issues can be. So some of the other ones are like Michael Phelps, Naomi Osaka, Noah Lyles. You got Jackie Bauman, Mark Cavendish, Per Mertesacker, Bear Gillis, Felix Neruther, LeBron James, Lindsey Vonn, Roger Federer, and Serena Williams. So these are all, again, athletes that are affected by mental health. So you can go up, you can look at all of these people, you can kind of see what their struggles were. Maybe you can relate to some of them. Okay, like I didn't talk about a lot of the other celebrities that are affected by mental health issues. You have actors, you have all types of influencers, all types of people that are affected. And I'm sure that once you start looking for stories out there, and once you determine what type of mental health issue you have, you're going to find a bunch of other people in that same space. All right. So sorry, this was such a long post. I don't, sometimes I get to talking and I talk too much, guys, but please, just in case you guys want to pause and look at anything, I'm going to show you this again. All right. And yeah, guys, okay, so again, let's get back to the beginning. The 2 for 22 challenge. This is my day 1. Let's go. Hammy and Son, you're awesome. He's got some really great things in the works right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to say publicly or not. But I'm excited to have met him. I'm excited to, be a part of everything that he's doing, whether how little or, how big of a part I get to do with him. It's great. Okay. Like even just talking to him on the phone, great guy. You can tell his content's solid. And he did the 2 for 22 challenge, which is absolutely phenomenal. It's helping us all network together, and it's helping us share mental health issues that a lot of people kind of like glaze over, whatever, and don't really look at every single day. So the more we talk about it, the more regular it's going to feel for you. So feel free, again, reach out, talk about this stuff. Hey, we always have each other. Sometimes things may get a little wild, whatever you want to say, but please just reach out to people around you. There's definitely people that care for you, and including us in the hobby, man. Like I've met so many great people in the hobby. I have so many wonderful memories. Sure, there's some people that may shade the hobby in a little bit of like a dark light. Oh, people, but that's in all aspects of life. Some people are going to be better than others, or I don't know how you want to say it, but I just want to say that, yeah, please, please keep the hobby positive. Reach out to everybody. This is a wonderful community, and I just really want to thank Hammy and Son, everybody that's doing the 2 for 22 challenge. I'm excited for the next 22 days. I gotta ask Hammy and Son, how many times are we allowed to do the 2 for 22 challenge? Can we keep on doing 22 days over and over again, or uh do some different themes? Because I think this is very important for everyone. And just know that there's support out there. There's answers out there for all of you. And like, hey, just remember your blessings. Uh you know thank the people around you. Be thankful for what you have, and the opportunities that you may have. And really, this is great. I'm excited to be a part of it. All right, so hey, thank you again, Hammy and Son. Huge shout out. Go check them out if you haven't already. So I know it's a little bit different post. Also on a random side note, I did just get my 100th subscriber. So as of, I don't even know, I actually I texted Hammy and Son, and I told him, hey, I got my 100th subscriber. Let's go. What's up? He told me he was already going to bed, but I had to let him know. So thank you for reaching out, brother. You're amazing. Thank you everyone in the community that's showing support. We're all here for each other. I'm more than willing, even if we do some type of, I'll talk to Hammy and some type of veteran or mental health, even if it's like an hour a week or something, where we all get into an X space, or we all get on some type of Zoom call or some type of digital thing, more than willing to try to figure something like that out, and connect everybody with the with resources. And even if people just want to share something like that, more than willing. I also have an ex football player that I know that he's doing a lot right now with mental health. The last time I was invited to one of his charity events, I couldn't go. I wasn't in town, but I will reach out to him as well. Say, hey, this is what Hammy and Son started. See if we can get him on board. See how we can definitely help out each other, grow the awareness overall. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Again, please like, subscribe, make sure you check out Hammy and Son. Go subscribe to his page. Look up the hashtag 2 for 22. You're going to be shocked by how many people have been doing this recently, and how many people are getting on board. This is great. I have the utmost respect for Hammy and Son for doing this. And again, much love and support, and thank you to all of our veterans out there. I have to mention some of the non-veteran people for their mental health as well. Mental health matters for all lives. So whatever aspect of life you're from, like, hey, mental health is important. So hopefully these resources are good. Again, 2 for 22, day 1, signing off. Thank you so much for everything, everyone. And God bless you all, and thank you. Have a great one.